ChatGPT o1 model now supports image uploads. I'm going to upload 10 challenging images to ChatGPT o1. Let's see what it says. This one is actually a poster. My colleague Chandrakant had presented this work in ICPR a couple of days back, and so this is about controlled image, satellite image manipulation using like pre-trained models. So it's going to kind of, and it also has a forensics component towards the end. And this could be a great use of O1 and ChatGPT because this is like a complex image, right? And the thing is that we say you go to a conference and you see a lot of posters, you click, and it's difficult to like absorb all the information. So let's see, and these are some real great use cases of AI or ChatGPT, which large language models, where you can actually like quickly absorb information and put them in a nice format and things like that. So let's see if it's actually even able to get at this, like describe and explain this photo. I honestly don't know if it's going to, because this is like it involves like a lot of complexities, like images, block diagrams, text, and then so on. So, and that's pretty fast for that. Let's see if it's actually what it's saying. So this says, so the image appears to be a research poster describing a system called SimGen. That is correct. A method for controlled satellite image manipulation using GANs. That is also correct. The overall theme is about making semantics maps, taking semantics maps, and generating realistic satellite imagery that matches those maps. That is absolutely correct. And by manipulating these maps, adding or removing objects or features, the authors can produce corresponding edits in satellite imagery in a controlled manner. That is correct. And then it mentions the author. So I was also like fortunate to be part of this work. This was funded by the National Geospatial Intelligence Agency. And then you have like, so it describes the problem of context. That is pretty good. Then it says what is the method there. And then they also like, I think it's supposed to be mapped to SAT, unless it's like in the poster it says map to image. Yeah, so that is one small flaw I can find. It is not mapped to image, but it is mapped to SAT, and it's trained on map to SAT on these, and given a map it produces real images. So the pipeline shows the user should provided a manipulated semantic map, and then another user input is a pristine map. And the trained model then generates a manipulated image. Yeah, that is correct. So results, then it also shows the visual results it's actually explaining. Then they also say what metrics it uses. This is all there in the poster, but it's actually like kind of putting it in a nice way. And then that's really interesting. It's also got the image forensics part out of it. So what we had proposed was, we had mentioned how you can manipulate these maps, but then the second part of the paper was, okay, if you get manipulated images, we also proposed methods to kind of how can you train detectors which can detect these. So it was a two-faced paper. So yeah, it was able to see how what are the strategies that we used, like adversarial retraining and barrage of random transforms and so on. So summary, they have achieved visually realistic manipulation of satellite images. That is true, and they suggest improving replacing GANs with newer stable diffusion other models. Overall, it outlines a technique called controlled image control editing of satellite imagery. By first altering a high-level map and then using a powerful image-to-image translation, they can produce natural-looking satellite images. Also underscores the importance of detecting such manipulation. That is amazing. I'm going to get a like. So yes, it's not just manipulation, but we also focus on the detection part. So it ensure. So it basically was able to absorb the full information completely just within a few seconds. Imagine like if you're a human, to absorb this, it would take quite some time, and if you do it in scale, if you have like hundreds of thousands of posters, it's going to take quite some time. Whether like as this was able to just do it just in a few seconds, so that is pretty amazing. Like these are some tough but amazing, really nice use cases of large language models and AI, which could be really useful in many scenarios. So next time, yeah.